You see, cancer cannot get a hold on the body if the liver's working in optimum performance.
We will learn from Barbara O'Neill, an Australian health teacher who is internationally known for her focus on the body's natural healing potential. This video focuses on the liver. Did you know that a healthy liver can protect the body against cancer?
You see, cancer cannot get a hold on the body if the liver's working in optimum performance. So a few facts on the liver. The liver is the largest internal organ in the body, and the liver is the only organ in the body that has the ability to regrow. So environmental poisons coming into the body, everything goes straight to the liver. And if it's toxic, the liver says, whoa, nasty guy, wrap him up in fat and store him. And if the liver looks at it and says, no, we can break that down to a state that can be easily released, that is what it will do.
In the Living Springs retreat run by Barbara O'Neill, one of her program's main aims is detoxing the body. In order to detox the body, the program offers numerous detoxifying drinks.
Can you see that we are nutritionally supporting your liver to effectively detoxify you?
In this video, we will share 9 drinks that are served at Barbara's health retreat. We will share the details of the recipes so that you can make these easily at your home. Most frequently mentioned by Barbara O'Neill is lemon.
Lemon, the humble lemon, has a great tonic effect. Lemon is one of the best tonics for the liver. So having a warm lemon water in the morning has a nice tonic effect on the liver. Also, lemon alkalizes the tissues, so it's a nice drink to have in the morning to help the tissues alkalize.
If anyone is concerned about a possible acid reflux from drinking lemon water first thing in the morning, please take these words of wisdom from Barbara.
I would have a look at when it was drunk, how it was drunk. Sometimes if too much is drunk all at once, there can be the feeling of it coming up. So I would suggest to that person, try sipping that glass of lemon water over maybe 20 minutes instead of drinking it all at once and seeing if that makes a difference. Sometimes if lemon water is taken too close to a meal, it can cause that. So I would investigate to find out when they were taking it and how they were taking it.
How do you prepare lemon water? It is very simple. All you need to do is put fresh lemon slices in a cup and pour the water boiled from a kettle. That's it. If you want a more interesting drink, you could also try a drink that Barbara offers at her retreat.
You only had aloe lemon water this morning.
Every morning, the guests are offered aloe lemon water. Lemon would detoxify the liver, and aloe is great for any gastro issues like inflammation of gut lining. Bitter herbs for liver detoxifying tea.
You might have heard the old saying, bitter to the mouth, sweet to the stomach, and sweet to the mouth, bitter to the stomach. Well, you apply that to the liver. Bitter to the mouth, a sweet tonic to the livers. Now, there are a couple of herbs that you might be interested to know that specifically have a tonic effect on the liver. So let's look at some bitter herbs. Dandelion. Dandelion is a well-known liver herb. How can we eat the dandelion?
Barbara suggests 2 methods to consume dandelion. One is in salad and another as a drink.
Well, there's a recipe in Europe. They make this wonderful hot potato salad. They cook the potatoes and then they chop them up hot into hunks, and then they chop up heaps of dandelion, and then they put lots of olive oil, crushed garlic and salt. Just imagine that. Doesn't that sound yum? Now what you can also do, you can buy the dandelion root that's been roasted. So that's like a dandelion coffee. And you can buy a delicious drink in the health food shop, and we sell it at Misty, called chai dandelion. A lot of people will drink chai tea, but the tea of course has the tannin and the caffeines in it. But chai dandelion is a delicious drink. A lot of people don't like herb teas because they say they're tasteless and bland. Not chai dandelion. Chai dandelion is a delicious drink, and it has a whole lot of herbs and spices with it to give it that beautiful flavour. You can have the fresh dandelion scattered through your salads, or you can make your hot potato salad with lots of dandelion in it, the leaves, or you can buy the dandelion root roasted and have that as a hot drink.
Milk thistle.
Also St. Mary's thistle. St. Mary's thistle is also called milk thistle.
One of the most common ways to consume milk thistle is to drink milk thistle tea. Milk thistle tea is easy to make at home. It's available for purchase as loose or ground seeds and leaves or in tea bags. Steep a tea bag or 1 teaspoon of loose tea in 1 cup of hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. If not using a tea bag, strain the tea before drinking it. In foods, milk thistle leaves and flowers are eaten as a vegetable for salads and a substitute for spinach. The seeds are roasted for use as a coffee substitute.
And gentian, this is not as well known. Gentian is also an incredibly bitter herb.
Gentian is a herb known for its bitter compounds, particularly gentiopicroside and amarogentin, which are believed to support digestive health and liver function. To consume gentian for liver health, it is typically taken in the form of a tincture or tea. For a tincture, follow the recommended dosage on the product label, usually around 20 to 30 drops diluted in water before meals. For gentian tea, steep 1 to 2 grams of the dried root in hot water for about 10 to 15 minutes and drink it 30 minutes before meals to stimulate digestive enzymes and bile production. Always consult with a healthcare provider before starting any new herbal supplement to ensure it is appropriate for your individual health needs. Ginger.
And a sweet bitter is ginger. So your 10 o'clock juice, which is Granny Smith apple and ginger, I think it's one of the nicest, has a nice stimulating effect to the blood.
A typical juice recipe for ginger and apple is 1 or 2 apples, with a small piece of ginger, half or 1-inch ginger slice. Often served with half a lemon together with some water to suit the consistency you like. In Barbara's Retreat, another juice featuring ginger is often served for detox.
Well, at Living Springs we do juices every 2 hours. The main juice is 80% carrot, 10% apple, 10% celery. And that can be taken every 2 hours. Sometimes we add a bit of cucumber, sometimes we add a few more greens, sometimes we add a bit of ginger, sometimes a little bit of beet or beetroot. So we alternate the juices a little bit. So 2 days on juices is a great detox.
Colon tea. The liver relies on a healthy colon to efficiently eliminate waste and toxins, thereby reducing its detoxification workload. It benefits from a balanced gut microbiota supported by the colon, which prevents the production of harmful substances that could cause liver damage. The liver also depends on proper colon function to avoid systemic inflammation and to ensure efficient bile recycling. Additionally, the liver gains from the colon's role in nutrient absorption and the minimization of endotoxins, which protects it from inflammation and damage. So in Barbara's Health Retreat, she offers the guests colon tea.
So if you're not evacuating every day, please see the staff and they'll give you a little bit more of the colon tea. And the herbs that we offer you are herbs in the form of colon tea. We call it colon tea because they are herbs that gently stimulate, revive and restore the function of the colon.
How do you prepare Barbara's colon tea? To prepare Barbara's colon tea, mix 1 part Cascara sagrada bark, 2 parts licorice root, and 3 parts buckthorn bark. Simmer 1 teaspoon of this mixture in 1 cup of water for 30 minutes with the lid on, then let it cool and strain. Store the tea in the refrigerator. For irregularity, drink the following amounts before bed on an empty stomach: 1/3 cup if you go once daily, half a cup if every 2 days, and 1 cup at lunch and before bed if every 3 days. Barbara's protein drinks. The liver's detoxification process involves 2 primary phases. In phase 1, enzymes like cytochrome P450 transform toxins into less harmful substances, often by oxidation, reduction, or hydrolysis. These intermediate metabolites can sometimes be more toxic. In phase 2, these intermediate products undergo further modification through conjugation reactions, making them water-soluble. Amino acids or proteins are essential for phase 2 detoxification in the liver because they provide the necessary substrates for conjugation reactions. In phase 2, toxic intermediates from phase 1 are conjugated with molecules like glutathione, glycine, taurine, and others, which are derived from amino acids. This conjugation process makes the toxins more water-soluble, allowing for their excretion via urine or bile. Without adequate amino acids, the liver cannot effectively carry out these detoxification processes.
So phase 2 needs protein. Now this explains why yesterday on Monday we gave you 2 protein drinks. So you had 5 juices yesterday. Your 8 o'clock one was green barley, 10 was the protein, 12 was green barley, 2 was protein, and your 4 was green barley, because yesterday your requirements for antioxidants exceeded your liver's requirements for protein. So the protein that we use is a pea protein. It's been pre-digested. One lady said, who digested it? It's an enzyme action, like taking milk to yogurt. That initial breakdown has begun. Remember what the protein does? It mops up those toxic metabolites. Green barley or liquid chlorophyll is one of the most potent blood and tissue cleansers there is. So it cleanses the tissues and also heavy metals. So if someone is detoxing from either of these, I would advise taking the chlorophyll or the green barley or some form 3 or 4 times a day. So it depends on what the problem is.
That was the complete list of 9 liver detoxifying drinks. Remember that your liver can be healed.
Remember, the liver is a recoverable organ, and if you give it the right conditions, it can begin to recover.